crimes and also of a crime against humanity, it has a potential of a nuclear conflict between the two countries. And no solution or easing of tension or stability in the region. Stability, peace, and justice in the region. I think he made a statement on Wednesday, President Bush. You can't have that here unless there is a just solution to the Kashmir problem.
President Obama, right, sir.
So my view is that there is likely that maybe not publicly, but definitely this issue would be discussed as a means of stability, because America also realizes that in order to have a solution in Afghanistan, to have our anti-terror war, we need to ease our tensions with India.
Right. So, Marshal, every Pakistani feels very strongly about Kashmir. And you are of Kashmiri origin. I suppose you would feel it a little more than the rest of us. 4,500 signatories have put up a petition to Obama. And these 4,500 include not only Kashmiris, but also US lawmakers, 12 of them. And they have asked for a special envoy on Kashmir, and they have asked President Obama to assert himself during this particular visit. So don't you think it will become difficult for him to avoid the K word, continuing from what the ambassador just said?
Absolutely. On one side, it is going to become increasingly difficult. On the other side, if we recall, Obama, the way he could nudge India and its Prime Minister in Sharm el-Sheikh to say yes to the composite dialogue, and when he comes back to India and there is a backlash from the right-wing parties like BJP, and he retrieves his statements, so it will be easier for the Indians now to pursue Obama through the rightist lobby in America itself to put lesser pressure on India. Notwithstanding what you have said, what Ambassador Rizvi has said, it's absolutely correct that these are the days of human rights. Look at the International Criminal Court. It has ordered Kenya today, I'm talking of international agencies now, to arrest Hassan al-Bashir if he comes to Kenya. So this international global wave of human rights is on. So these grave violations in Kashmir cannot but be noted, taken note of by all and sundry. Obama could take note of these things better before these elections, but now that these elections have come and we have the right of center party, which has got a clear majority in the House and has reduced the majority in the Senate, and if the gentleman who is going to replace Nancy Pelosi, he's made some of the posturing very correctly according to their beliefs. That and the words that he uses, that I have been chasing the American dream for so long, and now that we have regained our House, next thing is we're going to regain our government. But short of that, when Obama comes, and of course we would love that he should talk about the K word. I would personally love that. But probably it will become more difficult.
We would all love to do that. So we are coming towards the end of the program, sir. So how would you conclude this, the loss of the Democrats and President Obama's visit to Asia, starting with India?
Well, as far as India is concerned, I think the major or the big reward or big achievement was during Clinton's time, the nuclear deal. I think this time I don't see any major kind of outcome coming from this. That's the general word.
Right, sir. Your concluding comments, sir.
India visit, of course, we have said, there is going to be growing pressure on Pakistan to deliver on the perpetrators, so-called alleged perpetrators of the Bombay attacks. But more crucial, that India would force America all the more to include itself in Afghanistan. There will be increasing pressure on Pakistan to deliver on the war on terror, more of drone attacks, more of pressure to go into North Waziristan and so on and so forth. More money will come probably, but we will have to deliver more. That's the pressure that's going to come.
So viewers, with that we come to the end of this very interesting debate. both our participants have given their opinion, and Ambassador Rizvi thinks that the US president, he may be weakened, but he is the president of a sovereign state of USA and is going to keep US interest paramount and is not likely to give in to all of India's demands. Instead, America will have its own interest to look after. The Air Marshal, of course, talked about the dangers Pakistan faces. Primarily, he thinks that the pressure now will be increased on Pakistan to do more. India will try to get its way back onto the driving seat as far as Afghanistan is concerned, and Pakistan will also be asked to do more regarding the perpetrators or the so-called perpetrators of the Mumbai attack. So I would like to thank you, Ambassador, for your very succinct comments, and Air Marshal for a very thorough input. Viewers, please keep watching this program and send us your comments at defenseanddiplomacy@ptv.com. See you next week, inshallah. Allah Hafiz.